Hey guys, welcome back to a new tutorial, and for this tutorial I am going to teach you guys how to make a mini pixel art on a pixel art. Without further ado, let's get started. As you can see, I have already made a pixel art and I leave the colors I leave some temporary color on the region that I want to put the texture in. We are going to start with the top first. Copy the texture that I already made from paint and I am going to paste it on gem. Copy the texture from paint. Paste. Create new layer to make the floating selection an object. Bring the texture to the region of the clothes. Now we are going to remove the white area of the texture. Make sure to select the right layer. Select the white area and press delete using magic wand. Ctrl A to select all. Close the eye of the pasted layer using the magic wand and then select all. On the select tab, choose invert. Choose invert and then press delete. Now we have all the blue area covered with the texture. I am going to create a new layer for the shadow and I am going to call the layer as shadow to differentiate from the other layers. Make sure we are working on the shadow layer. Choose any temporary colors for the shadow. Apply the shadows to the region of the body. Use the fuzzy select tool and then select all the red colors. Always make sure you are in the right layer. Select the gradient tool. Make sure the foreground and the background color are black and white before you start applying the gradient shadow. Once you got the shadow right, proceed to the blending layer mode. Choose multiply. Then on the opacity, you can adjust the opacity as you please. I am going to blend in the shadow with the body. To do that, I am going to choose the smudge tool. Then I will start with the blending. Now we are done with the shadow. I'm going to cover the blue dots with the texture color using pick color tool. Hold shift and press the color that you want to replicate. Choose the right layer to apply the fix. Select the fuzzy select tool and then select the shoes temporary color and apply the brush inside it. For the shoes, I am going to use the bristle brush for a quick texture. Adjust the brush size to 7. Select the pencil tool for more detail. I will also apply the same concept to the purse. Zoom in to 300%, press the print screen button, copy file new, create from clipboard. As you can see, I have already created a texture to save time. Now simply copy the texture and paste it on gem. Choose the fuzzy selection tool, select the area of the bag, and then go to select tab and click invert and press delete. You are free to use whatever method you want. As for me, I will use the gradient tool, fuzzy select tool, select the area, gradient tool, and fill in the area. I am going to fill in the details of the purse using the pencil tool. For this part, I am going to create a new layer because afterwards I am going to copy this layer and I will flip it into vertical so we have this part look similarly even. Choose the Flip Layer tool, then click on the object. The object will become a floating layer. Create new layer to convert it into a layer. For the skirt, I will use this big texture as example. We are going to apply the same techniques as we did for the top and the purse. The texture looks flat on the character. All we need is a shadow inside it. Go to the original base, choose any temporary color, create a new layer, construct the shading on the skirt. I like using gradient tool for shadowing because it has that fading feel to it, which giving it a realistic look to me. Hide the eye on the layer, leave only the shadow, then create a new layer, fill in with the color black, zoom in to 300%, then screenshot the area of the shadow, copy it, then paste it on the other art. Get rid of the black color, then fit the shadow accordingly to the shape of the skirt. Go to the blending mode, choose multiply, then adjust the opacity as you like. It might seem too difficult to work with comparing to Photoshop. Photoshop has the advantage of being user-friendly, but the reason I prefer GIMP is because I am able to adjust the tool size by scrolling up and down using the mouse wheel. With this advantage, I can save time without having to click on the brush settings, adjusting the size, and then repeat the same thing again. My Photoshop teacher always reminds his class that layer is a powerful tool, and if we could master it, the possibilities are endless when it comes to graphic designing. My Photoshop teacher always reminds his class that layer is such a powerful tool, and if we could master it, the possibilities are endless when it comes to graphic designing. So, with this knowledge, I try to apply on making Habbo Art or Habbo Pixel Art. For the background, I had a tutorial covering about how to make a custom background. If you want to know more, you can click the link on the description below. That is all for today. I hope this tutorial is useful for you guys, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. I hope to see you, Mizz, in the next video. Mizz out.